Crafty day 10, 10th of December. Today I'm going to make another one of these Bella tea dresses, but I'm going to make it in this one. Which I both love and dislike at the same time, because I feel like the yellow is very like, yellow. But that's fine. I'm just going to wear it and be, yellow. Okay, that's upside down. You get the gist. Yeah, it's going to be just a sweet little tea dress. Am I doing anything different? I am not going to put buttons down the front, which means I'm going to cut the bodice on the fold, which is as per the pattern, and I made a facing for this one, which goes around here and then down for the buttons, and I'm just going to shorten that facing to this point so I can keep the opening, which is on the original pattern. The original pattern, I don't like the way the collar is constructed. I don't like that the seam allowance from the bodice is shoved in the collar and then stitched down, because when I made the sample, it kind of like the collar doesn't lay nicely flat. It kind of skews it and rolls it, and nothing I could do could make it right. So I'm really happy with the collar as is. I need to replace that. That was like a temporary little bit of thread and a popper, because I didn't have any hooks, and now I do have hooks, so I can replace that. I'm waiting to replace it for when it snaps. Which will of course be the most inconvenient time. I should just replace it right now. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to replace it when it snaps, which means that it's going to be on my way out the door. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to make this. The sleeve is fine. I have ever so slightly narrowed the shoulder, but by the tiniest amount. Anything else I've done? No, everything else is the same as this dress, except without that front fastening. I'm going to attempt to put a centre back zip in it. Now that I'm hoping that will work. That would be better for getting in and out of it. The original pattern has got little poppers inside here. When you're quite finished, young lady. When you're quite finished. So I could always do that, but you know, not so easy to get out of. So I'm going to try and do the centre back zip if the like blousiness of it means that the zip sticks out. I'll either have to shorten the body from here, or move the zip to the side, or even do those poppers. So we're going to wait and see. We're going to see how it goes. Ooh. Doesn't it look so grey? My old phone used to give this beautiful saturation to my colours, and now this phone is just like real life colours. Here's all my pattern pieces. Some of them I've traced off, like this one. Some of them are the original, like the brown paper. Some are in Swedish tracing paper. That means I've traced it directly. Some are in, I think it's called spot and cross paper, but mine has numbers on it. They usually have a dot and a cross instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. But anyway, that means I've drafted it and not copied it from the original pattern. Like I've made that myself, because this Swedish paper, tracing paper, is quite expensive, and I've got a massive roll of this, and it's really cheap. So if I can use this, I will. If I need to trace, I use the Swedish tracing paper. Okay, I think I'm going to do it on the floor. What do you think, little young missy? You think I can work around you, or am I going to have to move you? Oh, Ma, I think you're going to have to move me. That sucks, Ma. You feeling better? You was a bit miserable earlier, weren't you? I think she's got a little bit of Papa's cold. So yeah, usually I would use this like lovely massive table, but because I don't know if I've got enough fabric, I am going to take advantage of the floor space and lay it all out just to make sure that everything fits. Just giving the fabric the quick once over with the iron. It may have already been ironed, but it has been folded for so long that I want the cutting to be quite accurate, and it's already a slippery fabric, which means I'm going to lose a bit of my accuracy. So just by ironing it, I feel like I'm giving myself the best opportunity to get it cut as nice as possible. I think that's upside down, you know. What do I think? I think that's the right way. Yeah, that's definitely the right way to me. Although some of them, like those are upside down. In quite a few places there's upside down flowers. So probably it doesn't matter, but I think this direction has the most amount of stalks going down. Gosh, it's such a busy print. I hope I like the dress. Do you hope I like the dress? Yeah? You look nervous. Are you nervous about the colours? Is it the yellow? It's the yellow, isn't it? Knew it. Knew it. Mini change of plans. I'm going to pop out quickly and get myself some lunch because there's no food in this house. There is one lonely crumpet. Very sad. There is a scone. Well, I already had one of those for breakfast. And there are some ingredients to make dinner tonight and tomorrow, but no lunch. So I'm going out for lunch, and I'm even probably going to sit in that cafe. Why not? I don't usually go out for lunch, but yeah, we are going to go out for lunch. Me and my girl, we going for lunch. She ate already. Her bottles have just been sterilised, so I am ready and raring to go. Whew. And it's lovely and sunny out there. Thus, the sunnies. Good morning. It is the 16th of December. You may have noticed that there are some days missing, and that is because what was a little sniffle on Friday came for me Saturday morning and has only just left. What day is it today? Thursday. Wow. JC, he had a little bit of a bad cold. Lila had a slight sniffle and a little cough. She was very good. Very good. I'm not a good sick person, but luckily today, it has passed. I can hear in my ears. I can hear, I can breathe. So, I've got myself some crumpets with this like slightly strange cherry jam, which tastes kind of tastes like raisins. I don't not like raisins, but this is not meant to be raisin jam. It's meant to be cherry jam. Anyway, I need to like really have a good think about what needs to be done before Christmas, because we're losing time. We've lost nearly a week. I have my Christmas dress cut out and ready to go, so I can do as and when a little bit here and there. Probably need to buy a zip. I also have a skirt that I would like to make. I know, I could hear you already. You're going overboard, Christina. You're going overboard for Christmas. It has to be done. And then I've got a few things that I want to knit for Lila for Christmas. And I'd really like to knit myself a cardigan. It's not going to be done, I know. Let's just start things and then see how they go. Right? I've started making her a doll. Well, the doll is made. She needs some clothes and she's beautiful. So I will show you some footage of that and show you the doll. I have never made like knitted things just off the cuff without a pattern. So I'm not quite sure how to do that. I might just start and see how it goes. It's a doll's outfit. It doesn't matter if it's not like fancy. But she just has a few handmade gifts from me for Christmas and I'm really happy about that. She's just in her playpen down there at the moment. She really likes that playpen in the morning, and then the rest of the day she does not like the playpen, so keep her in there in the morning. Anyway, I just feel so grateful this morning that that bug has passed. Jason was off work on Monday and Tuesday this week to look after Lila because I just couldn't even lift her up. I was just knocked over. I was just useless. And yeah, oh. Not a bad jam, but it really does taste like raisins. I'm dressed. Oh, I've got my Whitmore cardigan on. I haven't worn this in a little while and I just put it on. I was like, oh, I forgot how much I love it. I forgot. Oh, okay. God, you can hear it's all going on in this household. Just attempting to get rid of that bad jujus, the bad sick jujus. Oh. This is Palo Santo in natural incense. The Becerra graveolens is a typical tree of the coast of the American South Pacific, protected by the government both in Ecuador and Peru. Characterized by its natural perfume, has been used since the past by the native populations for his numerous properties. Only the dry parts that naturally fall and remain on the ground for 4 to 10 years, during which the wood matures, the essence reaching its unmistakable aroma, are used to product incense. Our mark guarantees the best quality of the job and respect for the environment. Okay, that's quite poorly translated, but yeah. I just really like it. Just burn a little bit. I don't have sage to burn and I'm not an actual witch or anything, but I just feel like burning something nice. She loves it in that thing. It's the ugliest thing you've ever seen. She loves it in there. Oh, I've also got my lemsip. I can just about tolerate the blackcurrant. Forget it with the lemon. Not happening. Do they need to make it radioactive? It's like, it's awful. Anyway, I've got my little Palo Santo sticks. They're actually Jason's. I bought them. My friend bought some for us when we first moved in to like cleanse the house or something. Which we did. I'm sure we walked around like dancing with some music on when she came to stay, and hung some pictures in my living room, which we did all out on the wall, all over the place. I'd have put them in 2 lines, but she was like, no, and I've kept them exactly where she put them up. The gentle knitter would not be amused by the noise. Anyway, I'm going to do some computer work and upload all the footage because it's now the 16th, I think I said. And I've uploaded days 1, 2 and 3, so let's get them done. Let's get them out there to you for you to enjoy this absolute ridiculous, stressful environment. What is Christmas if not stress, over expenditure, sick children? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's turn your thing on. In fact, let's turn it on all the way. Come on, full blast. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, I had a dog, a little dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh. B-I-N-G-O, B-I... Ooh, 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 bringing in the West Indian vibe. Oh, sorry, when I start dancing, it's not fun no more. Yeah. Oh! So I have a little collection of presents, not many. So Lila's got one cardigan in like a seafoam greeny blue, and I popped on just these little toggles which I thought were really cute, and they're really pale on one side and then they're like burnished on the other side, and Jason liked that side, so I went with his choice there. And then I've knitted her this little toy. I've never knitted a stuffy before, but a friend sent me this pattern that I would like it, and she was right, so I'll have to put the name of the pattern on the screen. And it's like a little fairy sprite, and she's got little wings on the back. She has no face. She's not meant to have a face. And then she's got this separate little hat, which is kind of like a little unicorn, and it's got this little stem, very cute. And then her home, her like little bed, is this leaf with this pocket, and it's got a little rolled edge. So sweet. I know Lila's kind of too small for it, but I just thought we'll put it in her little book corner with her little, she's got like a little teddy bear called Mabel Teddy Bear, and they can be friends together because I love a fairy. Anyway, that was a really fun knit. It was knit on DPNs, and that's the first time I've ever properly used DPNs. And then this was a DIY kit to make a doll. Sorry, she was had to use one of Lila's muslins to wrap her up because she just looked so cold and sad and lonely, just naked in this basket. So I made her from scratch, except the wig came as is, and I just had to stitch it around the edge of the head. And the socks were already made for the kit, but I made the head. I covered the head with fabric.
I embroidered her face, created the little lumpy nose, made her body, stuffed it all. So it's a completely handmade doll. I absolutely love her. You can see the eyes are like stars. Really, really sweet. And I will call her Dandelion because I think that's why I chose her, because I thought that her little almost afro, I suppose, just looked really like a dandelion wish, where you blow it and all the little seeds go away. So yeah, there is a button that you're meant to put on for the nappy, but I just hand stitched it, and I suppose you could pull it off, but buttons aren't really safe for babies. So again, I don't know if she would play with this for now, but I wanted just to make her something really special. And it was from Pupa Berlin. I think it's Pupa Berlin. And I got the most beautiful kit, and I love a kit so much. And yeah, she came out really, really nicely, and she does need an outfit, at least the one outfit. So I want to make her maybe a little dress or romper, and then just a jumper. So I mean, just a little cropped jumper to here. I don't know how difficult that will be. And then if Lila really did love playing with her, I could always make her a little blanket for her. Lila has seen the basket already, and she was carrying around the empty basket, and the basket came with the kit too. I would really like to make some mittens for Lila. I've got more of this green, so I'd like to make them. And she needs a new bonnet, because the one that she's got two now, they are a little bit on the smaller side, so I'd like to make the next size up. And anyway, so that's all that I have made her. I've not gone wild with it, but I just wanted a few special presents. But this is the kind of the main gift, and I'll just do my best. Even if I only have to sew one outfit, that would take me an evening. I don't know how long it would take to knit. But aren't those socks spectacular? They literally fit the doll spot on. I did make them. They came ready-made, those little socks. So that was like my favourite part, just as she was done, just to slip the little socks on. Anyway, I'm really, really happy with her. She can sit, because she's got like hinged... You can't see it in the nappy. There's like a little space between the body, and so yeah, she can sit up nicely. Anyway, I've gone on about that enough. I'll show you the clothes if I make them and as I make them. We've got another day of editing. Got loads of editing to get up for you guys. I whipped this up last night, so it's just a little mitten for Lila, and I'm on the second one. Oh, I'm in a bit of a tangle, aren't I? And it needs a string on it too. Thank you for the musical accompaniment to the podcast. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm just going to get these done and then do a little I-cord to join the two, and that's another present done. Yes. And then hopefully this gonna upload. Come on, you can do it. And I've got myself some emergency snacks here. When I told my friend that I was not well, she came round and dropped off some of these. It's just what we need. So she dropped off some of these and some oranges and some soup. That's what we all deserve, a nice friend that brings snacks. Ooh. She's keeping an eye on you. You got shoelaces and cats. Hello. Good morning. It is the 18th of December. Where has the time gone? Oh, wait, I know where the time went. I was sick for a while and the days just disappeared. Bit of a disaster this morning, wasn't it, Lila? I went online to buy Jason's Christmas present. Out of stock. Nationwide. But I made some calls. And the walking boots are in stock, apparently, in a size in my local shop. So, walking shop, not like the corner shop, that would be weird. We are going to run into town. They're on hold. I hope they're the right ones. The man said, don't worry, I've got one of the guys to check. One of the young guys to check we have it in stock. Young guys? You can't be trusting young guys. I was young once. We cannot be trusted. Can you be trusting the young guys? Absolutely not. So, I'm going to go check they've got them. I'm going to buy them. I'm going to trek them back here. What a disaster. You're cute this morning, aren't you? Yeah. I finished those mittens yesterday night and cast on a bonnet. Don't worry, she doesn't understand English yet. She only speaks baby, so we're not ruining the surprise. Yeah? No surprise ruined. No surprise ruined. She's got her eye on that pom-pom. Attached to my hat. Yeah, we're going out and getting that. And then while we're out, we may as well get a zip for the dress that I've started. I have started sewing on it. Late in the evening. Such awful light for filming out. You would have seen nothing. So I will show you where I'm at. When I sew a dress with a collar, I always start by making the collar and I lay it on my mannequin. I don't know why, it just gives me a bit of enthusiasm. Something to aim for. And the sleeves are made. So we've got fully made sleeves that just need the hand sewing around the bottom. So that's going to be a nice evening activity. We've got a collar. Today we'll do the bodice and the skirt maybe, and then I need to put it on and see if I need to lift or maybe just lift the waistline. We'll see about that. But the machine is threaded with black. The overlocker is threaded with black. Everything is ready to go. So I'm on it. I'm ready. I'm ready and raring to go. Come on, you ready for our secret mission? Pa has gone to work today. Never works a Saturday, but he has to work this morning because yesterday he went to work late because it was foggy. Not because he couldn't get into work because it was foggy, but because it was foggy. He knew it was foggy from the day before, so he asked for extra time off work to go and take photos in the fog. I know, I didn't get it either. You alright? Yeah, Mum, I'm alright. I'm alright. You alright? I'm alright. She's alright. The light is horrendous. You pretty. Yeah? Yeah, you are. You're a bony, bony, bony. I better be the right ones. It's my own fault for leaving it till the day before. Ow! Oh, she needs me to cut those nails because they are sharp. Sharp. Yeah, it's my fault. I should have been more prepared, but when sickness comes, can't be helped. My gosh, you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. Ugh. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. She loves the camera. Didn't you love the camera? Who's that? We're going to get a zip as well. Here we are. Black invisible zip. Yeah, well, that'll be good. That'll be good. Don't have those boots in stock. That's all I'm saying. That was a manic morning. And it's so cold. Oh. Put the heating on now. Just slump down in my seat so you can see me. Yeah. They had the right ones. Jason's walking boots. And the insoles too. Which are a bit epic for an insole with all these like plastic bits. You can like change these bits out for different levels of arch support. Anyway, that needs to be wrapped. Got my wrapping just from the supermarket, and then I got these labels. They're just stickers. So those are good. Let's get those wrapped because he's going to be home in 45 minutes. And I don't want him to know what I've got. I finished those mittens which I mentioned. It's funny, oh, where are the... So these were her newborn ones, which she wore a lot, but mostly inside. But she didn't really move her hands. She kind of kept them just mostly, not a tight fist, but like a soft fist. And then 8 months in, and it's more because now she like is grabbing and really stretches her hands out a lot. So it's not just that she's grown. I think the ribbing is about the same. It's super stretchy. And I've tested them on her. They fit really well. And I've done a 3-stitch I-cord. And it's quite long. But I wanted them to, like, if her hand is coming out, I wanted them to hang like away from her hands. And then when it's on, you've got like a little bit of the extra cord. I don't know why, I just thought that these will probably fit her for the whole of this winter and she might grow, so we want the extra cord. Anyway, they are really, really sweet. They were just 32 stitches 1 by 1 rib, and I did it much longer than the pattern I used cord for, and then increased, how many? I think it was 4 increase on the front, 4 increase on the back, something like that. All plain, and then some decreases at the top. I'll talk about this in my podcast, but with the pattern, I can't remember what it was. I'm sure it was a free pattern. They're probably just called a scratch mitt or something, but that is great. And last night also I cast on another Karen bonnet. It's got these like wrapped stitches, like you wrap around, and it creates a really nice effect. So that's like the little bit that goes around the face. And these chaussettes by Villain. They're really cool. I like the colour names. This one is called Searching for Glaciers. And it's like a really pale polar blue. And then that one was something about emeralds. That was something, Cleopatra's emerald crown or something. I didn't know Cleopatra had an emerald crown. But anyway, that will then be everything I've kind of made for Lila, except for the dolly who needs clothes. So we've got this tiny little dolly I made. She's so sweet. I love her. Her name is Dandelion because she's got dandelion wish hair. Ooh. You can just imagine all the magic. And these little socks came with the kit already made and they just fit. I love them so much. Anyway, I've got a bit of a wonky head. That does not bother me. It's just a little bit of personality. Anyway, she probably needs a little like a night dress with bloomers, and then maybe, I don't know, she needs a cardigan or something. I pulled out some yarn for that. What is going on outside? Midday on a Saturday, they're doing their yard work. Okay, well, I'm just gonna wrap these up because time is a ticking. Oh. Why is it so cold this year? Ooh.